Hey, welcome back to Sista Brunch here at the Essence Film Festival. We're here for Essence's 30th anniversary, and we've been able to talk to so many amazing Black women filmmakers at this festival, including Miss Santana Coleman, who is celebrating 11 years of experience in, I know I'm good. But now I'm gonna mess up the name of your film, see, because I can't. Yeah, okay, the last week. I was like, we have some other ones that are the last or the week. So we want to hear all about your film that screened here at the festival, and generally, what have these 11 years been like? So let's start with the film. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the film is called The Last Week. It is a short drama, romantic film about a woman who spends one last week with her boyfriend before he turns himself into prison. We intertwine poetry and jazz. It's a very beautiful love story about Black male incarceration and the effects it has on families.
Beautiful. So an impactful film. Are there things that you want to make sure happen once people watch the film around incarceration?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do like a little mini impact campaign of, just really trying to get the story out there more of the families of the incarcerated and what that's like for them to still be here without their loved one, but knowing they're just only so far away. So, that's something I definitely want to dig into more.
Tell us about this journey of the 11 years of being a filmmaker. How did you get started?
I got started in college just on my own. I was so brave back then. I knew I wanted to be a filmmaker since middle school, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a film while I was in college.
I love it.
I did it.
A feature? Did you do a feature?
Yeah, a feature documentary
yes.
on campus. And it was really fun. It was a great experience. And then over the years, I started to learn the skills. I didn't technically go to a film school, but I just started to learn on my own, making connections, networking, being able to, shadow people and get mentors. And it's been an amazing journey for sure.
I love it. Okay. And so this is your latest project?
It is.
All right. And what all do you hope to have happen for the last week?
I really want to build my Black audience. I think unlike a lot of other filmmakers, I didn't grow up studying the greats or anything. I grew up watching Black cinema that meant so much to me, like Friday and Love Jones and Boys in the Hood and all the amazing
just named all our favorites.
Right? Exactly.
Yes.
So I grew up watching those things, and it was like, these things are touching me so much. I want to be able to do this for the Black community. I want to be able to reach people and make them feel this way and have things that live in our, culture for years to come. And so making films now for me, and especially for the last week, so far my journey has been, how can I continue to capture the Black audience? How can I build my audience so they can be like, what's next? Let me follow you. What's next? So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do with this film so far.
I love it. So one of the things that we want to talk about, because we don't do it often enough, is financing for our projects. So if you're comfortable, we'd love to know the budget for the last week, and then how did you raise funds for it?
Okay, so it's going to sound a little simple, but it totally wasn't.
That's okay.
The budget was $15,000.
Yes.
We got one grant from Milwaukee Film called the Brico Forward Grant in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And that one grant I was able to make stretch, and we figured it out, and we made it work.
I love it. So I'd love to dig a little deeper. So for $15,000, can you talk about how many cast members are in it? Did you know that was a price, or did you have to kind of contain the production at all to make sure that you made it to that 15? What are some decisions you had to make?
Yeah, that's a great question. I was able to use, I'm born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I love my community of Milwaukee, so it was very important to me to be able to uplift other people, other creatives in the city. And so I was able to use some of my own connections. I used my house to film.
Yes.
I used my husband's job to film. I used friends' churches. I used all these locations of people I knew. I really connected with the creatives in Milwaukee, where I was able to put artwork, music, fashion, all type of things from the local creatives into the film to make it what it was. And so that helped a lot, just kind of giving people that promo for that opportunity. A lot of people definitely got pay cuts for sure, but it was a passion project that people were so eager to work on. And so we made it together as a passion, collaborative effort kind of thing.
I love it. And I have to say, I think you're the only filmmaker I've ever met from Milwaukee.
Oh,
so I hope you're not too lonely, especially for a Black woman filmmaker there. But maybe we're planting seeds, right? Maybe you now it's that representation, right? It's
Absolutely.
To have someone who's not from LA or Atlanta, kind of those typical places where filmmaking is happening. I think that's such a great opportunity for people to see you doing it.
Absolutely. A few years ago, I had always thought I wanted to leave Milwaukee. A few years ago, a mentor gave me some advice where he said, stop worrying about LA and trying to come to a big pond and be a small fish and worry about being a big fish in a small pond in Milwaukee. And since he said that, my career continued to flourish. I eventually won an Emmy for one of my last films.
What? No, wait a minute, because we had your bio and I was all excited about the 11 years, but how did you not say you won an Emmy? Congratulations. Was it not in the little somebody? Okay. Wow, what was that for?
For a feature-length documentary called When Claude Got Shot.
Yes.
So we were able to make some amazing strides with that in the city and just nationally with the Emmy. And so, for now, that's my focus, is continuing to be a big fish in a small pond, and then also just helping the other fish in that pond, rise up kind of thing. So.
Beautiful. I love it. Okay. Another segment that we're doing on Sista Brunch now is called Let's Talk Tech.
Okay.
So we want one phrase, terminology, something that a filmmaker knows that if you're not a filmmaker and you hear that, you have no idea what it means.
Continuity.
Continuity. Very important. Tell us what it is.
So continuity is making sure that everything that is in a shot remains in that shot for the next shot, basically. So if you have flowers on the table, you want to make sure that for that scene, every time the camera switches positions, every time the actors move, every time there is another shot, those flowers are in that exact same spot, facing the exact same way. It's a very tedious process, but it's super important.
And if you have more than 15K, you can probably hire a script supervisor who can watch that for you. But we'll plant those seeds for the next one.
Yes.
Santana Coleman, we're so proud to have you on Sista Brunch. We have a swag bag for you. This is full of Black-owned products, and we love you. We want you to support the podcast by, and we're proud of you. So wear it proudly. Use these products proudly. We'll be following your career. We're so happy to meet you and so proud to have you on the podcast.
I am so honored. I appreciate you guys. This is really fun.
Thank you.
This is Santana Coleman, and you're listening to Sista Brunch.